What's up, everybody? Welcome to Locked Up 365. Today I got a good show for y'all. I'm going to be talking about extortion. I seen this almost daily while I was locked up. You can't avoid it. It's in jails and prisons across the world where the weak get preyed upon. If you're new to my channel, Locked Up 365, I talk about all things jail related. If you like that kind of content, hit that subscribe button so you can be notified as soon as a video touches down. Alright, let's jump straight into this. The first time I ever seen somebody get extorted, the guy was probably 6'6", 6'7", probably close to 300 pounds, had a lot of muscle on him, and he was getting extorted by two dudes, probably 6 foot tall, 160 pounds. They were literally coming off a lot of drugs. They had just went through detox and everything else. But he was getting extorted by these two guys because he didn't want no problems. He just wanted to do his time and get out because he was about to get out on some drug court stuff or something. So he knew he didn't have a lot of time left. So he was just going to give them what they wanted. And you could tell by the way he acted, he was soft. You know, it was just, he was a nice guy. That's just, you know, he didn't want no problems, but everybody could see through that. You know, you can't show weakness when you're in jail. If you show weakness, people will exploit it. So they did. And then another guy seen that he was getting extorted. So what he do, he went up and said, listen, if you pay me $25 a week, I'll keep those guys from robbing you every time you get commissary. So he got commissary, he paid that guy $25, they were all in cahoots, they split it, and then the next week, the guy got $25 worth of stuff, but then that wasn't enough for the two guys, so they went up to him and said, you're going to give us what we want, or we're going to take your whole bag and beat you up. So he went to the other guy and said, hey man, I need you to take care of that. And the guy said, well, that's your problem, that ain't mine. He said, well, dude, I'm paying you to take care of this. He said, not no more. So he lost out. While he was gone talking to that dude, they done took his whole bag out of his box. There's different types of people who will extort you. There is people that will get you to come and play poker. Like, oh, come on over, buddy. You know, we're friends. You know, what are you in here for? You know, I'm in here for this, this, and this. Yeah, my girl's this, and this. You know, they'll get you talking, get you playing poker. Next thing you know, you're $40 deep in debt. I've actually seen people happen to call home and tell their mom or their wife, like, you have to come and put $40 on my books right now, because if not, I'm going to get beat up. I ran up a poker debt that I can't pay. I thought these guys were my friends, and turns out they're not. Could you imagine having to call your wife or your mom or dad and like telling them like, hey, I'm in some trouble. I'm in jail and I'm in trouble. I need your help. I need money on my account. Do you see the situation you're putting your family in? They don't want to see bodily harm come to you, but at the same time, you done put yourself in a situation that you're probably going to have to step into that bathroom. But they did it on purpose because they know you're going to call your people so you don't have to go to that bathroom and get beat up. Because in all reality, most people, I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people in county jail, not prison, in county jail, a lot of people, they don't want no smoke. They want to go see the judge and get out, that's it. You got to think you're locked up with all criminals. One way or another, everybody in there is a criminal. So you got the ones that are, you know, I'm just going to take your stuff by force, and then you got the extortionists that are, come on, buddy, let's go play a game of spades or euchre or solitaire and we'll bet a little money. We'll bet your trays. I've seen people sit there and lose their dinner trays for the whole week. When you go to a poker table in jail, all the guys that are sitting around that table, they play together every day. It happened to me quite a few times. When I was learning how to play poker, I learned the hard way. I didn't realize that all these guys were actually buddies. So when I came to the table, I threw my noodles down. They were all ganging up on me, trying to get me out of there. But you also have the extortionists that will just go off of like a golden opportunity. If they see it, they'll take it. I've also seen extortionists where they wasn't even extorting the inmate, they were extorting the inmate's family, where they got their information, wrote them a letter and said, hey, I need you to put money on Bendover's books for me. Put $50 on there. Don't say anything about it over the phone. It's got to be low key. We'll get locked down, go to the hole. I seen that happen, like I knew it was happening, and it worked. And the guy tried it again, and the guy's girl ended up saying something, and the dude ended up getting beat up by the other guy. You know, so you got the people that will try to extort you, but they don't want no smoke. So they try to do it in secret, whether they're trying to steal your PIN number off your phone so they can use all your money up, or, you know, there's a lot of ways you can get extorted in jail. But that's the main one. The main one is I'm gonna beat you up unless you give me what I want. So that's why I always say, you know, if you don't have nothing, they can't take nothing. Build your reputation up. You know what I mean? Be in there for a little while where everybody knows you and they know who you are. And when you do get money start hitting your account, you don't want to put hundreds of dollars on there. Just put a little bit. Get what you need for a week. You know, you don't need to have big meals and everything else. Don't flaunt your money in jail because people will take it. When you first get locked up, you'll go into they call it the drunk tank or booking. You'll go from there to an assessment pod sometimes. Not all the time, because sometimes they'll shoot you straight to the dorm. But usually you'll go to an assessment pod where you wait for your classification to come back so they can figure out where to send you. Are you going to a dorm or are you going to the hole? Well, I was in the assessment pod on my last bit, and there was a guy that knew he was getting locked up. So when he went to court, he wore all whites, you know, he wore t-shirts, 2-3 pairs of underwear, 2-3 pairs of socks, came prepared. You know, you can't hate on the guy for that. But all he was doing was using the bathroom. And that's all it took. 2 people that was dope sick for them to look over and see him on the toilet and start talking, and they conspired a story in their head that he brought something in with him. He knew he was going to jail. He put on all those whites. He knew 100% he was getting jail time that day. They think he had something up his prison pocket, and they wanted it. So they confronted him on the toilet where he's sitting down using the bathroom. They confronted him and told him that if he didn't get it out of his prison pocket, they would take it out. And as the guy sat there, and he was a young kid, he had no business being in jail. He had like a weed charge or something like that. He literally had no business being in there. He was kind of nerdy, long curly hair, easy target. He's having to defend himself on the toilet all because he knew he was going to jail. His lawyer told him, you're going to jail, you're going to get 90 days. So he came prepared. He didn't stuff his prison pocket, but he did put on whites. So they just assumed he had drugs on him, and they wanted them. I mean, they were dope sick and everything else. So if you get people that are dope sick, they're desperate. They want coffee, they want drugs, they want anything they can get their hands on. They're trying to substitute what they lost for something new. In jail, you don't have nothing, so you have to take it from other people. And usually a lot of people that are in there, like myself, when I went in, I didn't have nobody. So you have to rely on your skills or knowing other people, because it is very true. You get locked up so much, it seems like you all just follow each other around from jail to jail to jail. That's all I have on this topic. If y'all have any extortion stories, leave in the comments section below. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or become a member on Patreon, I'm going to leave the link in the description below. Locked Up 365 merchandise has arrived. If y'all would like to check that out, that will be in the link below also under Teespring. Thanks for watching Locked Up 365.